Within the impossible physics of the rift, a pulsing blue light pushes back the perpetual green fog. Upward falling debris suddenly reverses direction. Dr. Moose and Joko recognize this light as an all-consuming hunger. They sense a predatory energy within the radiance and immediately retreat from the source. Depsey feels a different compulsion. Driven by the hope of finding a way home, he walks alone into the light, ignoring the instincts that sent his companions running. The surrounding debris and fog dissolve as the blue light takes a physical form. Depsey finds himself standing in an infinite cosmic movie theater, facing a single, reality-bending screen that dominates the fabric of his surroundings. This setup mirrors a familiar storytelling trope, the redemption arc. Usually, when a villain is forced to review their life on a screen like this, we expect a moment of ultimate reckoning and moral change. But the Rift uses this vacuum for a specific systemic purpose. Depsey is about to face the unvarnished mathematical consequences of 20 years spent surviving through systematic murder. The system begins by stripping away Depsey's psychological armor. For 2 decades, he used the blood money as a form of anesthesia to blur his memories. The screen removes that blur, forcing him to witness his past without the protection of rationalization. The playback of his first murder focuses on the betrayal of Mr. Muffins. The cosmic camera ignores the physical fall, zooming in instead on the Muffin's face to capture the exact moment his trust in Depsey was replaced by heartbreak. The theater then shifts to the elimination of Dr. Moose. By removing the Rift's only scientist, Depsey's actions forced the remaining victims to abandon objective knowledge and rely entirely on worship for their survival. A rapid cascade of 43 betrayals follows next. As the murders pile up, Depsey appears increasingly clinical on screen, his cartoon features becoming more predatory and perfectly suited for the Rojob's long-term goals. This diagram maps the output. 43 deaths funnel upward to power 3 massive broadcasting towers, fueled by worship. These feed 2 hubs, Dr. Dinglegreen's enhancements and Mr. Mystery's expansion. The energy crosses a barrier into the real world, manifesting as entertainment that destroys human empathy. The raw data proves a harsh point. Depsey's actions were the foundational engineering for a machine designed to poison innocence on a global scale. The cosmic screen applies maximum psychological pressure. The voices of 43 victims join in a deafening chorus, vibrating through the theater with a singular demand: admit it. Confronted with the undeniable truth of what he has built, Depsey's psyche fractures. The vibrant yellow shell of his cartoon identity begins to crack down the center. As he whispers that he simply didn't want to admit it, the theater goes silent. The light dims and the voices stop, waiting for the final confession that would complete his redemption. But an older internal voice of self-preservation intervenes. It helps Depsey rebuild his cartoon spine, teaching him to reject the weight of the evidence and prioritize his own survival over the truth. By explicitly refusing to take responsibility for the system his actions created, Depsey subverts the redemption arc. He chooses to maintain his cognitive dissonance, choosing survival over morality. Depsey's defiance triggers a shift in the theater. The accusations and the chorus of victims vanish, replaced by a deep, pulsing sense of approval through a blue light. The system has completed its filtering process. It has successfully identified a subject who can witness the full scale of their own crimes and still maintain their functional corruption. The reward is immediate. A tactical schematic of Tumbledown Town appears, highlighting a workshop and 3 safe approach routes. This reveals Mr. Muffin's portal technology, showing how to align 2 out-of-phase dimensional resonance frequencies while he is distracted by worship rituals. Depsey exits the cosmic theater and immediately uses this information. He returns to Joko and Dr. Moose, effortlessly lying about what he saw in the light to ensure they continue to trust him. In a universe built on corruption, refusing to admit your sins is a professional asset. It proves to the system that you aren't just a victim, you are its ultimate architect.